Good morning, good morning, good morning. It's morning again, yes. Am I wearing the same outfit? Yes, because I like it and I can do anything I want to. How about you? Did you get up this morning and look in the mirror? I did. I said, "Good morning. How are you today?" And I smiled at myself because I'm so funny. So I said, "Today's a funny day. Let's be funny. No, let's be happy and funny. Can we be happy and funny at the same time? Can we?" Of course we can. We can do anything we want. This is our life. You do you, I do me, as Rusty would say. And we would just carry on. Because today's today, and that second's gone. We've got to enjoy every day. Every day. Because you're special. You are. Why would you be here if you're not special? Just ask me. I'll tell you you're special. Mm-hmm. I like that you're relaxed today. Mm-hmm. I do. I had a very pleasant evening. Can I share it with you? I did. Oh, do I share it with you? Well, I need to read the comments first because sometimes I get talking and then my comments are at the end and I want them to be at the first because you're the most important thing right now. Okay, are you ready? Let's see what you have to say. Oh, by the way, did you know what your name was? Oh, you hadn't had your cup of coffee. Well, it's getting late, isn't it? Yes, yes. I did say you could stay, sleep, and do whatever you want. I did. Be happy, that's all. Be happy and do what you want to do. Yes, keep your spirit happy, very happy. Keeps everything flowing it, everything around you. Everything around you. You be happy, it just comes to you. Yeah. Even when you go outside, if you're making yourself feel happy, you can look at the trees. And all of a sudden, the trees are just beautiful. It works. Not unless you're mad at a tree. Yeah. You have to rake leaves or something. Oh, well, change the subject. Let's go back to comments. Okay, let's see what's going on. All right. Bonnie Byers. Hey, Bonnie. I was wondering if you were okay, but I see now why I didn't see you. I didn't get to watch videos yesterday because my iPad was down. Oh, girl, I do understand that. I do it all the time. That's why I have two old iPads I try to keep running and trying to keep that phone going. Sometimes I have to do videos with my phone, but which is what I did for years. But yes, I do understand. Thank you for wishing me a great day, and I wish you one too, because you're special. You're very, very special. Yeah, yes, you are. Oh, yes, you are. Don't argue with me. Don't argue with me. No, no, I refuse. Oh, no, I refuse. Remember, like the monkeys did, see no evil, hear no evil, speak no evil. That's hard to do on my block. Oh, Bonnie. Oh, here's Katie J from Minnesota. Oh, that's a long way up there. Oh my God, it's a beautiful state. Hello, Bebop. Well, hello, Katie. Katie J from Minnesota. It's a wonderful, beautiful day. I'm sitting on the frozen lake in our fish house, fishing and crocheting. Are you? How wonderful it sounds. Oh, I ought to have a place. Yes. Bet you're cold. Are you cold? Oh, you're cuddled up, got a little coal stove or something in there. Yeah, you're just playing house. That's what you're doing. Oh, it sounds like so much fun. I've never done that. Something I've never done. Crochet or even be in a fish house. Oh, oh, you're making. Oh, this is wonderful. Listen to this, everyone. I know, Katie, you're a star today. I can tell it. It's a beautiful day. I'm sitting on a frozen lake in our fish house, fishing and crocheting. Yeah, girl. I love to crochet in the fish house and in the boat. And you just crochet. Fishing, winter and summer is my hobby. Oh my gosh, I envy you that. The wonderful joy of living in the land of 1,000 lakes. It's just our country alone. We have over 400 lakes. We live in a beautiful state. Oh, I visited there several times and it is beautiful. Oh my gosh. You would never want to leave. Never want to leave. Except it is cold. It's very cold. Not much biting right now, so getting a bit of crochet in. My husband and I feel every day in a romantic date for us. Every minute, every hour, every day is a blessing, and we truly love to spend every moment together. I know, sappy right. Life is short. Being crazy in love with your spouse is a beautiful thing. Lots of smiles, laughter, love sent your way from Minnesota. Meemaw, you are special. Oh, that's my heart is just, oh my, it's not sappy, honey. It's not sappy. No, not sappy at all. No, you are so blessed. You are. I love your comment. I love it. And I hope everyone that's listening really enjoys living the dream that's come true for Katie and her husband. It's just, wow. I can visualize them now, can't you? Yes, I can too. Well, Katie, you've given me a blessing today, and everyone else is so enjoying the happiness that you have, because that's what life's about. Life's too short. Life's too short. Really, life is a little bitty thing when you think about it. It seems like just yesterday my sister and I were playing in the monkey house, and we were playing library. We designed our own little library and had little cards and little books. And we were checking books out from each other. Like we had a lot of people around. It's just me and Marcia. Have our own little library in the old monkey house. Yeah, that's been a long time ago, but it was happy memories. And you've got happy memories you have, and they're not sappy. Whoever it put that word out, sappy, anyway? Who would have put that word out there? I mean, I know it's a word. People use it all the time, and it's properly used here. But, you know, I always thought if you saw sap was raising in a tree, that's a good thing. So why would that word sappy be, I don't know. Let's change sappy. It says sappy, right? No, we'll say lovely, right? Lovely. Or we'll say happy, right? Happy. Content, content, right? Yes. We can put all kinds of words in there. Yes, it's not sappy, my dear. Not at all. Not at all. Thank you for a beautiful, beautiful comment. That was too beautiful. Excuse me. And here's Laura Vastag. I haven't heard from you in a long time, young lady. It says really pretty. Oh, if y'all seen my little YouTube I mean, little short that I made yesterday, I cut a little clip and I said, you know, when I made this Afghan for the Queen with her crown, which is falling down here, after she died, I just felt like making it, you know, and getting her little spirit to remind me that she exists because, you know, time passes and people forget things like that. But thank y'all. Thank y'all very, very much. Oh, that was just too beautiful, Katie. I'm telling you. Oh, that was beautiful. I ever tell y'all the story about my husband? Did I? My husband fished all the time, you know, and we loved to fish together. We did. And we were so happy when we bought our first flat bottom boat. But years and years went by, and we've enjoyed boats and fishing and tournaments. You know, that was back in the 70s. And it was a beautiful time together. And later on in life, he got a huge, you know, he kept getting bigger bass boats and more competitions and stuff. He was you know, very pretty popular before Big Bass came out, you know. But here in Arkansas, why I say that is because I don't care how cold it was on a morning. If he could break the ice, he'd put that bass boat in the water, you know. And one morning he asked me if I wanted to go, and I said, sure. So he had this great big, oh, like a snowsuit, you know, snowsuit. It looked like it was orange though. Ugliest thing you ever saw, but it was huge and it was warm, and he liked to wear it. And he was 6'3.5", you know, so he's a big man, and not only tall but big. He was a muscular kind of guy, and it was really cold. And he said, "Well, why don't you wear we called it the Michelin suit because it looked like the Michelin Man, if you remember that commercial." Anyway, he had all this on, you know, and you had the knit hats, and then you had this on, and you had that on, and you had the gloves on, and you had them all, you know, all this because you're going fast in a bass boat when the temperature's like cold. I don't remember the temperature that day. It was very cold, though, I remember. And we had goggles on and, you know, mask and everything, and he had a shield in front of him, you know, going down the road. And I told him, I said, I am so cold. You're going to have to pull over. I am so cold. You go ahead and fish, you know. Because when he stopped, then I'd get warm. But he just was, it was a huge lake. It was a Greer's, no, DeGray Lake is where we were here in Arkansas. It's a huge, huge lake. And so he decided he would pull over and drop me off on one of the islands. And so he did. He dropped me off, and I went in there in my Michelin suit, you know, walking. And it was his suit, and I was about 5'4". So if you can imagine me in this Michelin suit, all wrapped up, little beanie head, you know. And he started a fire. He gathered up wood, and he made a big bonfire, and I sat by the bonfire, you know, while he took off in the bass boat. I saw him go around the corner, and I'm there watching birds and watching the water and watching the fire more than anything, you know, just enjoying. Well, time went by, and about an hour, I felt like it was an hour. It may not have been an hour, but anyway. And my fire was going out, so I was hobbling around in my Michelin suit to get some wood to put on the fire. I was putting wood on the fire, and I heard his boat. I guess he was the only boat on the whole lake. I heard his bass boat, and here he went. I could see the rooster tail behind him. I said, Oh, he'll be back. I don't know. It seemed like a long time putting more wood on the fire. And next thing it goes, I said, maybe he's looking for me. So I get out my Michelin suit. And I listened for a long time till I got cold. And I went back to my fire and I was sitting there in my fire like this, all orange with a little yellow head like this. And I heard him go, and I said, so I got up and I was going like this, with my missions. And he went by one more time. The third time he went back, he circled back. He come back and he pulled in. And he said, but I was sure he had lost me, and here I was on this island. There was quite a few islands out there, and it was cold. But I'll never forget how happy I was when I saw him in that bass boat with that rooster tail coming back. I mean, he come back to see me. I was so happy. I tried to hug him, but I had so many clothes on. It was so bad. And he says, I caught a bass. He wasn't worried about me. He wanted that bass. Oh, we camped and we fished. And, oh, gosh, we had so much fun. We used to jump in the lake naked. We'd go fast fishing all morning and we'd find a cove and take our clothes off and jump in the water. I mean, we were 40, 50 years old. We were out there jumping. Nobody ever saw us. Nobody. It's a pretty good sized lake. And he's pretty smart on where to go, on the coast. So, but we had so much fun. That brought me back memory about when you talk about that, Katie. Yes, yes, yes. We had a lovely, lovely life together. For 37 years we were together, and there were some great, great memories. But then, that's just what happens. But yes, I'm right there with you. I'm right there with you, Katie. Oh my! And if any one of y'all have never been fishing in the cold or fishing anytime, it's a pleasure. I mean, it is like a life force in itself for me. A life force in itself. Oh my. I'm having my cup of coffee this morning. I think I haven't even taken a sip yet. Well, by the time I got dressed and let the dogs out and all that, I wanted to sit down and talk to you guys this Sunday morning and tell you what a wonderful time I had last night. And it was such a simple little pleasure. Put my coffee cup on my little coffee cup here. I was here crocheting last night. And getting ready. I was watching, excuse me, I guess I was watching a live last night. Oh, yeah, it was Jan Carruthers. And they were talking about, she was talking about different topics and stuff. And I was really into the conversation that everyone was talking to her about. And my sister knocked at the door. I'd already locked the door because it was, late. And looked up and got up and looked, and sure enough, it was my sister standing outside my door. And she says, I just want to let you know that I'm in the she shed and I'm setting up to do a puzzle. Well, I love puzzles. Did I ever tell you I love puzzles? Oh, yes, I love puzzles. And so I said, yes, I'll be right there. So, the animals, Connor followed me out in the dark into the she shed. Well, she had it all set up in her little she shed in the backyard. It was so sweet. She had a little fire going, and some music playing. And, but I prefer quiet, but that's just the way I am. But anyway, we sat down to do our puzzles. Well, that's the first time I'd ever done a puzzle with my sister. You know, I've always done it in groups, you know, with senior citizens or church groups or, you know, by myself, or with, you know, something like that, but never with my sister that I remember anyway. Well, she was doing the borders, and I always start with the characters because I just love to play in puzzles. But she's methodical, you know, and she's making all the borders. And we were just having the best time with that playing on that board. You know, the table was really too small for the puzzle. For a while, of course, we had it where borders made it big enough that we could put the pieces inside. Most of them, anyway. You know how it is to do a puzzle. But it was so much fun. And before we knew it, it was midnight. Midnight. I think we'd been out there since 8 o'clock or 9 o'clock or something. And it was funny because I look back in my eyes vision of last night and seeing us sitting there from my eyes, you know, what I think. And it was just so sweet because you've seen the she shed, haven't you? I've shown you pictures the inside, and everything's very country and very sweet little she shed. It's got a little coffee pot and everything that you need, except a rocking chair and a recliner. I mean, there you go. But anyway, we were sitting in there, and I could just see us sitting there at that table, just playing with those puzzle pieces. Yes, looking for the little bird, and where's the little piece that has its eye in it? You know, it was just, and it was an Italian picture. You know, and it was had flowers blooming and a guy sitting on the chair kicked back and reading a paper, and it just looked like a scene from that you would imagine in Italy, you know, with all the flowers and the ladies and how they're dressed. It was a delightful time. If y'all haven't put a puzzle together in a while and you've ever enjoyed it at any time, try it again. There's lots of wonderful puzzles out there. I think the one we were working on last night was 500 pieces. And we got most of it done. Now it's just the little details, you know, pulling everything together. That it was so much fun. It really was. Try to get a puzzle. You know, there's always a puzzle in our lives. We might as well work on one that we can visually enjoy to put together, you know. Yeah, it's always things in life that puzzle you. Like, what am I going to do about that? Well, in a puzzle, you just put the little pieces together. Take hold if you have a puzzle. Anyway, it was very, 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 very nice. Very nice indeed. Very nice indeed. Well, I'm going to let you guys go. And remember that you are special. Every one of you are special. And I so enjoy your comments. Thank you, Katie, for commenting. Bonnie, I hope you get your laptop fixed back. And oh, I missed some. Oh my gosh, I missed a lot of messages. Oh my goodness, how did I do that? It says Vanilla Gonzilla. My YouTube was awesome. The one about the Queen. And Maribel is hooked. Hi, me Ma. Camper 14 is Tina. And who knows is Miguel. Oh my gosh, those are your children? Oh, thank you. Thank you. Wow, that's so. Oh, I love that. Hope you are having a great weekend. It's Saturday, so no work for me. I am doing laundry. Exciting about some crochet. Excited about some crochet time. Well, fantastic. She sent me a bee, a hug, a butterfly, and a great big heart. And Katie sent me a wave. Hello. And Laura sent me a picture of a crown. And Joybird is this. The Bitsy Fetzer show run from 1953 to 1977. There, they are YouTube videos about her show. First cooking show I remember at about lunchtime is when the Hazel show was on. Just loved watching her. I loved Hazel as the way she ran around the house. I love her. Here's Noni Mae's life. He says, here I am. Where's Oreo? Love you, me, Mom. I had put a satellite on, a little alien looking for Noni in my video, and Noni likes aliens, Oh, here's dear Daniel. Hey, Daniel. Hello from Montreal. It is touching to see that people miss our presence. No, I'm not sick and haven't had any surgery either. And but I haven't been on the internet very often in the last few weeks. I think the Montreal cold and the snow made me sleepy like a hibernating bear. Like hibernating bears. They have their psychological system in slow motion. So Daniel's up there going, oh, I'm in slow motion. What was that song? It says, locomotion. No, that's not even the same kind of way. Anyway, can't remember the name of that song. Ma, and he says, I feel like I'm in slow motion, and so do I. Ma, there were at least 2 crochet projects. There are at least 2 crochet projects which should, in principle, be finished by February the 26th. With the pace I'm currently have, I'm not sure. So you better be the spring. So I don't have no time to make new videos for the moment. I'm sad to hear that. Like one of my Bible teachers once said, silence is not necessarily a sign of absence. It's good to know. Good to know. I like that. Silence is not necessarily a sign of absence. You and all your subscribers are in my prayers, and you are too, Daniel. Till next time, stay in the loop. Say la vie. Got little smiley faces. So sweet. But so good to hear from you, Daniel. So happy to hear from you. I think I've got everyone. Yes, I think so. And thank you so much for your patience. And remember, God has you in the palm of his hands. Both palms. According to what size you are. Anyway, we'll go with this one. Palm of his hand. Pray for Mother Earth, the birds, the bees, the flowers, and the trees. And for each other. Because we're all in this great big world together. See you tomorrow. Bye-bye.